Welcome to the rhythm of heaven, where every voice, every soul, every sound comes together in harmony. This is Gospel Fusion. This is Gospel Fusion. From the streets to the steeple, from the young to the wise. With every nation, with a sound that never dies. Hop together, never dies. Heartbeat of revival. Let the Spirit lead the way. Every reverend, every language, praising God in every way. This is Gospel Fusion.
Well, a very, very good afternoon to you this beautiful Sunday afternoon. It is the 21st day in the month of September 2025, and I bid you welcome. It is Gospel Fusion Live, your number one stop show when it comes to everything gospel entertainment on a beautiful Sunday afternoon like today. And we bid you welcome. David E. reporting for duty this beautiful, beautiful afternoon. And truly, yeah, I have to apologize for starting late. I mean, we had to, get it right from our end technically because we just want to serve you better. And the best way to serve you better is what we are trying to do at all times. All right, let's jump right into it. Well, again, we're expecting our guest all the way from Kenya. I'm talking about Faith Tasha. Yes, the very amazing minister, Faith Tasha. Expecting her to join us virtually from Kenya. But in the meantime, let's dive into what we do as always. Of course, we're going to start it off with our gospel music roots. And yes, today we'll be looking at a major country where gospel music have done so much in that country. It has evolved, basically, and it has changed lives, culture, and people. And today, our country in focus is Comoros. Well, I tell you something for a fact. Comoros is another beautiful country in Africa that you need to visit if truly you love traveling. All right, let's take that quick break right now. When we return, of course, we'll be going to another segment. But before now, let's do gospel music roots. And our country in focus today is Comoros. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The evolution of gospel music in Comoros has been significantly influenced by historical events, such as the arrival of missionaries and the subsequent introduction of Western musical styles. Over the decades, gospel music has transformed from traditional forms to include contemporary influences, creating a rich balance of sound that resonates with various demographics. Traditional gospel music genres in Comoros. Many style gospel. Beni is a genre rooted in the spiritual and religious expressions of the Comorian people, blending indigenous rhythms with Islamic influences. It emerged in the early 20th century as a form of religious praise and community bonding. Over time, Beni incorporated elements of Christian gospel, especially during periods of increased Christian missionary activity, leading to a fusion of Islamic and Christian musical expressions. Beni has served as a unifying force across different religious communities, fostering social cohesion and cultural identity. Its rhythmic patterns and call and response vocals have influenced contemporary gospel and popular music in the region. Tarihi, historical songs. Tarihi refers to traditional songs that recount historical events, legends, and moral lessons. These songs often feature poetic lyrics and are performed during communal gatherings. While primarily oral, some Tarihi compositions have been preserved through recordings and performances, adapting to modern contexts. Tarihi has played a vital role in transmitting cultural values and history across generations, reinforcing societal norms and collective memory. Chorale and hymn traditions. Introduced through Christian missionary influence, chorale and hymn singing became prominent in churches and religious ceremonies. These genres have maintained their traditional forms but have also incorporated local musical elements, creating a unique Comorian gospel style. They have contributed to the spiritual life of Christian communities and influenced local musical practices, fostering intercultural dialogue. Throughout history, these genres have influenced multiple generations, shaping contemporary musical expressions and fostering intercultural understanding. The fusion of indigenous rhythms with religious themes has created a resilient musical tradition that continues to evolve, impacting societal values, community identity, and cultural heritage. Conclusion: the traditional gospel music genres of Comoros, Beni, Turihi, and chorale/hymn traditions are integral to the archipelago's cultural fabric. The historical development reflects a dynamic interplay of indigenous, Islamic, and Christian influences, with enduring societal impacts that continue to resonate across generations.
Steeple from the young to the wise. With will every nation, with a sound that never dies. Hop together, never dies. Heartbeat of revival. Let the Spirit lead the way. Every reverend, every language, praising God in every way. This is gospel fusion.
Oh, well, there you have it. I mean, it's just what it is. Amazing moments there. And I tell you something for a fact, every single time when we bring to you this very short, compiled documentary about gospel music in some countries, it simply says one thing, and that thing is very, very, very beautiful. In the words of Shakespeare, if music is the food of love, play it on. And God is love. I mean, that's just what it is. If gospel music in these countries have evolved and changed lives and cultures, even to this point, then trust me, it is worth talking about them. And I can tell you for a fact that that was indeed another beautiful one. And big thanks to all of my guys who make this possible weekday, week out, every other time to give you this amazing documentaries about how gospel music roots in these countries have done so much for the people. All right, let's dive into another segment of the show quickly because of our time. And you know what it is? It is, of course, the time where you know the top 5 gospel songs of the week. Of course, as trended all through the week that ended yesterday. Yes, today's a new week, and you know how it is. What we do is we try as much as we can to navigate across all platforms to see these songs, which of it is really making the round. And trust me when I say this, the top 5 song of the week is rigorously done to the point where you can't even argue it. But then if you have some of the songs that you think is worth being in the top 5, like I always would say, send it to us via our WhatsApp platform, or you can go straight to all of our social media platforms. But first off, if you're not following us already on YouTube, hey, you're missing out. On YouTube, we're at Voice of the People TV. And yes, on all other social media platforms, we are at Voptvlive Live. And I can tell you for a fact, when you go there on the comment section, when you're watching us live, in the comment section, just, add the header, top 5 gospel song of the week. And of course, hashtag top 5 gospel song of the week, hashtag gospel fusion live. All right, then, without wasting further time, let's let you into the gospel fusion live top 5 gospel songs of the week. You don't want to miss this. We'll be right back.
Fusion Live, top 5 gospel song of the week.
Number 5.
I have seen the future. Revival is here.
Number 4.
I delight myself in you, Jesus, my melody. You are more than enough. Oh, you've given me reason.
Number 3. Number 2.
Slaying stones, kill giants. That's the climate. It's the science of your rulership.
Number 1.
There is power mighty in the blood. There is power mighty in the
gospel fusion.
Well, there you have it. I mean, well, I'll tell you something about top number one song. Someone told me last week that they're wondering why that song has not made it to number one. And I'm saying, okay, so when was the song released? When did it gain social media presence? And of course, all of the songs that we've been having before now, how did you think it made that top five? But then again, Bidemi Olaba takes the number one spot this beautiful afternoon, and of course this beautiful edition. Yes, edition. And again, like I said earlier, if you think that our top five have one or two songs that are missing in it, it's just simple. Go straight to our social media platforms and give us your top five. And of course, you might be lucky. It might be your top five that will be our top five song of the week, hopefully next week and God willing. But then you know how we do it. When you want to do that, make sure you have your hashtags on, hashtag Gospel Fusion Live, hashtag top five gospel song of the week. And trust me, it might just be your song that maybe your top five song, that just might be our winner for next week. Again, you can also do that by sending us a WhatsApp message. A number is calling on your screen. If you can see it, yes, on your screen, and send it to us via that WhatsApp line. Most importantly as well, you can take us anywhere in the world. And how do you do that? Hey, go straight to www.vop.ng, and trust me when I say this, every single thing that you need when it comes to information, you get it right there. All right. Again, like I said earlier, we're still waiting for Minister Faith Tasha, all the way from Kenya, to join this conversation, and we're hoping that she would join us in the course of the conversation. But before she comes, before we get into the gospel behind the music segments, yes, that's the angle where she's going to come from. I want us to have a conversation. Now, we'll be talking about something pretty important: how you and I can stay healthy, how we can stay fit, and how we can stay alive for the remaining part of 2025. Now, there are some things that we should take very, very important. And this has nothing to do with money. Trust me, it has nothing to do with money. It's about our well-being. And I say this because on the course of the week, somehow, yours truly was a bit under the weather, but it was born out of accumulated stress. And I know you're also a victim of that. And when you're stressed, what do you do? Now, here's the truth. In the words of the Indian great, I'm talking about Mahatma Gandhi, he said, true wealth lies in your health. Now, if you're not healthy, whether emotionally, financially, physically, trust me, you cannot be okay. And that's just what it is, right? Because, again, a lot of persons take for granted their health. And I hear someone told me a couple of days ago that it's been like, I can't remember the last time I went to the hospital. Well, it's good for you. Very, very good for you. So it simply means you have to consistently try to take care of yourself. And it's very important. Now, today, before we get, to have the conversation with our guests who will be joining us virtually all the way from Kenya, I'm talking about the very amazing Minister Faith Tasha, who we're still expecting. Before we get to that conversation, let's talk about what could help you and I stay healthy, stay alive, and very fit. Now, the first thing that is most important is we need to incorporate a mix of pure regular exercise. Let's not take the place of exercise for granted at all. Incorporate a mix of cardiovascular, strength, and flexibility exercise, right, into your routine for overall fitness. Now, I say this without mixing words. I hear people say, before I can go to the gym, I'm on the gym, I don't have that money. It doesn't cost an arm or a leg if truly you truly take it serious, right? But if you cannot still afford it, there's something called brisk walking. I hear people say that they can't see themselves going to the gym. It's fine. I mean, it's very, very fine. But if you can, in your environment, your estate, if you're staying around one, in your streets or your surrounding, you can do brisk walking. Take a walk from your house to maybe the next 3-4 streets and then return back. That way, you would have covered enough steps to help your body metabolism do well. I mean, I hear doctors also say this helps, in the pumping of the blood to the heart. It is very important. We shouldn't take this for granted at all. Trust me. Regular exercises, if truly you want to stay fit, if truly want to stay healthy, and if you want to stay alive, trust me, it cannot be overemphasized. Regular exercises, jumping jacks. I mean, you don't even have to go to the gym to do jumping jack. Come on. Some push-ups and all of that. These things are what you can do in the comfort of your room. So, what exactly would you give us an excuse? So, for you and I to stay healthy, trust me, for our health to do better, it is very, very important that we incorporate regular exercises to our entire being. And yes, another thing that we need to do to stay alive, to stay healthy and fit is we can all try to have a balanced nutrition. Now, again, I hear somebody talk to me and say, look, do you know how much it costs to have a balanced diet in Nigeria presently? Well, according to statistics, it costs within the range of 2,000 naira, thereabout, a meal, a balanced meal. The minimal is 2,000 naira, a balanced meal. So, for some persons, it might be quite expensive, just one meal. Now, maintain a well-rounded diet with a variety of fruits, vegetables, lean protein, and a whole grain to provide essential nutrient. Now, I said 2,000 naira for a balanced diet, but guess what? It might not even cost that much to get fruits to help aid good nutrients in your body. So, again, I just demystified the myth that it takes money to do what now? Have a balanced nutrition. Which are, for those on the streets, 500, 1,000. You can get watermelon, pineapple, orange. That, again, can help boost your nutrition. So even if you've had rice in the morning, rice in the afternoon, you know how it is, right? It can help you. Those fruits can help you have a balanced nutrition. And trust me, this, again, would help you and I. So I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself as well. Because, I mean, it takes two to tango, yeah. You are the reason why I'm here, and of course, I'm excited to always have you at all time. I understand that we're yet to still get to establish contact with our guest minister, Faith Tasha, but then we're still keep that on the sideline. We're still having a one-on-one conversation. So, one major, another thing that we need to do as well to help us stay fit, alive, and healthy is that we need to try as much as we can to have adequate hydration. Now, doctors will tell you dehydration is terrible for your health, right? What do I mean? Drink sufficient water throughout the day to support your bodily functions and maintain optimal hydration. So, adequate hydration is important. I'm speaking too much English. Drink water. That's what I'm saying. Make sure you drink a lot of it. It's needed. And so I'm not talking about alcohol. No. I can't even be talking about alcohol, right? Because it's not even good for your health. I mean, your doctors will tell you. But the most important part is water. Stay hydrated. It's not good enough that we keep giving excuses for us wanting to take care of ourselves, but it is also important that we intentionally take care of ourselves. Adequate hydration would help you stay healthy, would help you stay fit, and most importantly, stay alive. A person with they are alive, now they get problem. I had to switch, right? So I'll make you understand what I'm trying to say. It's very important because right now, if you are dehydrated and of course you're rushed to the hospital, it's going to even cost far more than what it would have cost you to take adequate water. I see and I hear people say, I'm not one who takes water all the time like that. Or that it is needed for you to take water all the time. In fact, I would not want to tell you how many jars or glasses of water that you need to take every day. No, I'm only going to tell you that as much as you can every other day, do take a lot of water. It helps your bodily functions. And it helps maintain optimal hydration in your body. Look, your body is like a machine. And trust me, machines work when they are put on. You are constantly on when you wake up, right? Even when you are in bed, your body still functions. Your heart still functions, it pumps blood and all of that. But most importantly, for that body to really work and work well, you need to stay hydrated every other day. So adequate hydration would help you stay healthy, would help you stay fit, and most importantly, stay alive. And when you're alive, you can have a voice. And the truth is, right here on Voice of the People, the one thing that we pride on is the fact that you out there have a voice. All right, because of our time, let's jump to another thing that would help us stay healthy, and that is adequate sleep. You are not a bat, B-A-T, the one that flies in the night. You are human. Prioritize quality sleep by maintaining a consistent sleep schedule and creating a relaxing bedtime routine. I don't know about you, right? For some of us who are creatives, our sleep is very important because it would help us relax, and then when we're up again, our brains start functioning and we, get back to good work. I want to say a big thank you to all of my guys at the back. Consistently, they keep making me proud. All those pictures of what we're talking about, yes. Now, when you prioritize adequate sleep, it only helps you to do better when you're up. When your body relaxes, it helps you a lot. So prioritize adequate sleep, because trust me when I say this, it is important. Now, if you're one who works in the night, the middle of the night, for instance, forex traders, I know it's within the midnight time that trading, for international trade now, it helps at that point, at the midnight time, trading goes on at that time, right? If you're that kind of person, it's very simple. In the day, prioritize your sleep time. Make sure you have good enough sleep, 6 to 8 hours. Someone said Dangote, the very rich black African, Nigerian to be precise, does not sleep 6 to 8 hours. It's a lie. Go and ask. It's a lie. He sleeps even more than. And who are you to even start comparing yourself right now? You are bigger, you're greater, by God, yes. But it is also important that you prioritize your sleep time. And I tell you for a fact, it is really, 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 really huge that you and I try as much as we can to making sure that our sleep time is not a joke. Like, you don't joke with it at all. At all. So because you want to stay healthy, you want to stay alive, and you want to stay even much more fit, please prioritize quality sleep. Quick one, because of time. Another thing that you and I need to do, right? to making sure that we're healthy and that we stay alive and that we stay fit is stress management. Now, this is a very broad conversation, stress management, and I'm just going to break it down in a very, very tiny little piece, and that is practice stress reducing techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, even yoga, right? To promote mental well-being. Now, I don't know about you. When some persons are stressed, how they beat off stress is by finding a place quiet and they just meditate. Now, meditation does not mean your brain will be working. No. Don't fry your brain. It's not needed. Meditation means you just sit back, play back something beautiful. You can even play a good music. It will help you, right? To just meditate. Some gospel tunes will help you, truly. I'm not joking about this. And then again, some people do, what's it called now? Deep breathing to ease out the stress. It's very important. Your health is super important. I don't know about anybody. Even yoga, for people that does yoga, it's a major stress relaxing technique that you and I need to try as much as we can to start doing. Because trust me, problem, they finish. And that is what it is. But it is one who is alive that has problem. God forbid, you can't even die right now. You can't die on me. That's just the truth. You can't die on me. So, hey, it's important that we practice stress-reducing techniques like deep breathing, meditation, yoga, and of course, that will promote strong mental well-being. All right, let's jump into another one quickly. Regular health checkups. Oh, yes. We cannot overemphasize this. You need to schedule a routine health checkup, and most importantly, to detect and address any potential health issues early on. So, checkups, medical checkups are very important. And the reason it's not far-fetched, like I said earlier, it will help you to detect, any illness from the beginning. And I hear some persons will tell me, but going to the hospital is quite expensive right now. Okay, I'll tell you another one. There are health centers all across the 700 plus local government areas in Nigeria. I stand to be corrected. There are health centers all across. You can ask, if you're new at the particular area, just maybe you moved in for the first time, you can ask people around. There are health centers around. Go there. Try as much as you can to making sure that you check your health. Your health status is very important. I mean, we cannot give you all of the advices here and you're not even going to the hospital to do some health checkups. No, that is not cool at all. All right, well, I hear that my time is up, but I'm just going to take a little bit of time because we'll start a bit late and I have to really take more to appreciate everyone who is watching right now. All right, another way to make ourselves healthy, make ourselves very fit, and of course stay alive is having social connections. Now, fostering meaningful connection with friends and family, trust me, to support emotional well-being is very, very important. Now, when I started this show, I said earlier that your health, mental health well-being, your emotional well-being, your financial well-being is important. And that is why we need to take it super important. So if you follow through, when we started, I've gone from mental well-being to emotional to even the health part of it. And of course, financial as well. So try and foster meaningful connections with friends and families, because trust me when I say this, social connection is needed. Not every day you will keep working and working and working. No, it is very wrong. Come on. You should have time for family. Yeah, it's very important. I'm talking to you. Try and cut out time for family. It's very important. If the family, you have one or two friends, just hang out. It's not every day work. So I don't know why Dangote just came to my head again. He's the richest black man. Guess what? He hangs out. He has social time. So why wouldn't you have? Right. So it's very important that we have social connection. And most importantly, another thing I really, really would not want to leave out, is we need to limit screen time. Oh boy. Now, I don't know about anybody, right? If you truly want to get some good quality sleep, off your phone, switch it off. If you can't, put it on flight mode. Take it off you. Limiting screen time would help you manage, of course, especially before bedtime, yeah? Would help you improve your sleep quality and reduce your eye strain. I see young people having eye issues. Well, some are hereditary. I'm not even shading nobody right now. But some are because of consistent screen time. And it's wrong. Trust me, it's wrong. If you limit your screen time, it's going to also help you with, of course, reducing to strain your eye. So it's important. If you also want to do well with sleep, because not everybody can really sleep for 5 to 6 hours. In fact, I hear someone said the only hours that he sleeps is about 4 hours. And I'm wondering, are you a bat? You're not. You're not. But really, we need to limit screen time. And trust me, right, it is very important that we limit screen time if truly we want to get some quality sleep, and of course reducing the straining of our eyes whenever we're reading something that doesn't even have to do with the screen. So this way is going to help you and I. And most importantly, be very mindful of your eating as well. Pay attention to portions and size of food. Don't say because you saw free food you want to eat all of them. You're not gluttonous, yeah? But it's very simple. Manage and limit the portion that you eat, please. Please, it's important. Your health is important. All right, most importantly, like I said earlier, you and I need to stay healthy. You and I need to stay alive. You and I need to stay fit. This is where we have to draw anchor on the conversation this beautiful afternoon. And again, I want to apologize for not bringing to us Minister Faith Tasha all the way from Kenya. But I trust that we would be doing this conversation hopefully sometime soon, if not next week. And that is a promise. You know, we promise here, we deliver. And that is what we do right here on Gospel Fusion Live. All right, I got to go. Big thanks to all of my guys at the back who made this production possible. From my director, Manfred, Paul, IK, Adura. These are great guys that consistently keep making this production possible. And of course, making you see everything that you see on your screen. I want to say a big shout out to them. And yes, as I go, congratulations to everyone celebrating, whatever be the celebration. Oh yes, yesterday was the birthday of my amazing pastor and friend and sister. I'm talking about Pastor Toluwani Odukoya. I want to say super happy birthday to you. God bless your new age. Hey, 40. It's another beautiful 20. Looking good on you. All right then, we're wishing you all of the best of God. As we go, don't forget, yes, you out there, don't forget to always pray for Nigeria. Have an amazing week ahead. God bless Nigeria.
Welcome to the rhythm of heaven, where every voice, every soul, every sound comes together in harmony. This is